what's up, family? It's Unique Divination, and you are watching Urban Mystic TV. And I am here with another celebrity intuitive tarot reading. So, this one is going to be on my homie Dave Chappelle. Okay, so just a quick intro. Dave Chappelle, if you ever watch this, I hope you do. That'll be dope. I have followed Dave Chappelle since, I believe, Def Comedy Jam. My very first time seeing him, and I think it was his first movie, was Robin Hood Men in Tights, which is a classic. I still will watch that shit right now, including, what's another one that I like? Screwed. A few other things that Dave Chappelle does that people really don't know about unless they follow him. So I am a avid follower of Dave Chappelle and all of his work. It seems like lately, or because of the Dave Chappelle show, a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon, and I'm not mad at them, but, you know, I just want to stress that I am a stan for Dave Chappelle. But anyway, let's get into his reading. Let's see what's going on with his energy. All right, so the first card that I pull up is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, as we see, the card is called Science. And this just basically deals with analyzing, critiquing, being able to have different perspectives on lives. And we see that with the specials that he did on Netflix. He talked about how the transgender community was really against him and attacking him, thinking because he's like homophobic or something. But he did a wonderful job at his stand-up. He clearly was able to give us a different perspective on things, you know, saying that he really respects the transgender and the gay community. Anybody that can chop off their penis, you know, he has a lot of respect for it. They mean it when they say that, you know what I mean? So clearly, he is able to have different perspective on life. He is a Virgo, so he analyzes things objectively all the time. Virgos are always analyzing. They're very critical of themselves and other people. So we have that going on. Next is the Princess of Cups. A lot of stuff is coming about as far as emotions with Dave Chappelle. He's back in the limelight. He has very mixed feelings about fame, Hollywood, social media, and just the climate of our society in general. I think that this go around, he's going to take a different perspective on things. And I think emotionally, he's prepared himself, so that he won't end up in the same situation that he ended up in back in 2000, whatever, with the Chappelle show. He's definitely grown. Like I said, he's constantly analyzing himself. So, you know, it only seems right that, you know, he's going to have some clarity and have a, you know, different perspective and just have a different range of emotions and how to move in 2018. And the first set of Netflix specials that he did two. He did 4 altogether, but the first 2 was a set. You know, he joked about Kevin Hart, and I think that there was a little bit of jealousy, and he made light of it. You know, like I said, walking away from all that money, was it $50 million? You know, just put him in a different place. And he always jokes about how he had to sit and watch Key and Peele and Carlos Mencia and all of them do his show. You know, so there's a little bit of jealousy, just a slight bit. However, being a Virgo, trusting in himself, knowing himself, and knowing to stand on ground has got him better footing, and now he is where he is today. 9 of Cruelty. Because he is a Virgo, he absolutely beats himself up. He's constantly going over his jokes. Now he feels like he's too good at it. He has to find something else to do. But best believe that Dave Chappelle is very hard on himself. He expects nothing but the best. He wants to give people good content. And even though I've never heard him say that he's not a role model, but I think that he knows that his actions affect a lot of people, what he represents, what he's into. A lot of people respect him because he's a comedian, but he's really heavy into hip hop, not the rap bullshit and the mumble stuff, but actual hip hop. So everything that he does provides us with good content from everything. And so he continues to be hard on himself and critique himself very harshly. Death card, Dave Chappelle, if you're looking. So this does not mean actual physical death. This means death of old things so that new things can come about. Like I said, he just launched, I think he's making like $2 million per episode for Netflix. I hope he's not done with Netflix. I hope he's got more content, or he's doing something. I want to see more of Dave Chappelle. Definitely a changed man. Jokes and everything is still the same, but it's an older Dave. It's a different Dave. It's an older Dave. He's like almost 44, 45 years old now. Father, he's got teenage kids, been married with his wife for 10 plus years now. So we're looking at a whole new Dave than we were when the Chappelle show came out. Okay. And my last and final card is the Lover's card. And so this card is interesting because he talked about coming off the road, getting off his tour bus and coming home, and nobody's there. Like, nobody gives a fuck. They're like, here comes Mr. Promises back from, tour or some shit like that. But anyway, his relationship with his kids are a little stifled because he's back at work. His kids are older. He does have a good relationship with his son, the teenager, and his younger son. So he continues to build and spend quality time whenever he can. And as far as his wife, they've been together for a long time. They may need to do things to kind of revitalize the passion and desire in the relationship. But other than that, I wholeheartedly believe that they're 100% in love. He loves the ground his wife walks on. She loves him. His kids love him. And I think that as far as a relationship is concerned, he's good on that aspect as far as wife and kids. Relationship with himself. Like I said, he's a Virgo. He's a very successful man. He's constantly critiquing, analyzing how he can do better. So I think that he has a very good relationship with his self, right? And I think that he will continue to grow. And he's going to be one of the greats like Eddie Murphy, Paul Mooney, Richard Pryor, and the like. Just a small recap. Six of Swords, science. He's always analyzing, critiquing, looking at things from a different perspective. The transgender community is trying to come for him, but they don't realize that he gets them. And he explains that in his stand-up. And if you don't have the sense of humor to understand, then, what else can he say? He's put it out there. He definitely respects the transgender and the gay community. His wife has gay friends that come to his house. He speaks on all of this. So I don't understand why that there is a confliction or a misinterpretation of what Dave is saying. Princess of Cups, new beginning, unleash a different set of emotions. He's back in the limelight. Things are completely different from when he was out with the Chappelle show. Little bit of jealousy he had from his comedian peers when he was, away, but he's back. So, and he's greater than ever. Nine of Cruelty, very hard on himself. Again, a Virgo. That's a Virgo trait, to criticize yourself and other people. But you don't have to be so hard on yourself, Dave. You keep giving us greatness, and we all appreciate it. Death. Definitely the old Dave is gone. The new Dave is here. So much that I see on YouTube videos that they say he's a damn clone, and that's not the real Dave. Which is hilarious. He's got buff, y'all. He can't work out and lift some weights. So definitely in a new chapter of his life. The old chapter is closed. We're going to see some different content from Dave. Of course, he's going to always be Dave Chappelle, but his content is going to grow because he's older. Like I said, he's got 10 plus years in marriage. His kids are a little bit older, so we're going to be seeing some slightly different content from him than we have before. The lovers, continue to work on your relationship with your wife. Make sure to revitalize that passionate desire that you guys had. Remember to be friends. Remember to be friends. Remember how you guys first met, why you fell in love with each other. You know, she's been there with Dave through everything, and I commend her for being there for her man. His kids are older. He's building a different relationship with his teenage son, his younger son, and his daughter. And of course, he's always critiquing, analyzing himself. And he's growing right before our eyes. So I know he has a very good relationship with himself. All right. So this concludes my Celebrity Tarot reading for Dave Chappelle. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 10,000 views, y'all, so YouTube can start monetizing my videos. Dave, if you watch this, please comment below and let me know what you think.